See, the customer ID is a number, the customer ID is a number, the order ID is a number, the order ID is a number. Always make sure that the data types of these keys also need to match. Then only you will be able to successfully build relationships. Now I think what I said about planning and creating relationships will make some sense to you, because it was only planning that made me realize that I'm going to require this customer ID somewhere else in the other table as a foreign key. Then only I'll be able to work on my queries. Okay, hence this has been framed in such a manner. Okay, so here if we look at the three tables that are available with us, the customers, contracts and invoices, we have the primary and foreign key very well settled. Now we will start with the actual linking part in your Access database. In order to do that, what we need to do is go to Database Tools, and here we have the option of creating relationships. If you look at the caption, it says define how the data in tables is related, such as ID fields or name fields in different tables that should match. So let's click on relationships. As soon as you click on relationships, it will show you the tables. There's an option to create relationship between queries as well, but then we don't have any queries created as such. So let's keep it to the tables, and here we need to select all our tables within which we want to create relationships. Since I want all the three tables, I'll select customers and click on add. I'll click on contracts, click on add. I'll click on invoices and click on add, and now I'll close this. As soon as I do that, I'll see that all the three tables are now available with me. You can drag them, drop them, place them however you want. So I'll keep it in a sequence. Okay. If you want, you can increase the size of this and you'll see a cursor, and then you'll be able to easily drag it. So you can do this with the help of your mouse. Okay. Also, you can scroll it in case the fields are much more than the space available. You can do that as well. If you notice on this tables, you'll recognize this key symbol which tells us this is the primary key. Also notice the foreign keys. It is clearly visible now. The primary key for customers, foreign keys in contracts, primary key in contracts is the foreign key available in invoices. So perfectly fine. Now how do you create a relationships? What we are doing here is we are supposed to drag this primary key in one table to the place where it is the foreign key. Basically, I'm going to drag customer ID from customers table where it is primary to the customer's ID in contracts where it is foreign. Dragging, just keep your mouse, drag it across and clearly and carefully place it on the foreign key and just drop your mouse. As soon as you drop your mouse, this edit relationship wizard opens up. Okay, and it is telling you that under customers we have customer ID and under contracts we have customer ID, and you are creating a relationship between them. If you see the relationship type, it is one to many. What does this mean? This means that one customers could have more than one contracts. One customer could have more than one contract. So one to many relationships. Further, you need to enforce the referential integrity. You need to cascade update related fields and cascade delete related records. What does this mean? This means that, for example, if you remove a customer, then it should drop all the contracts as well. So if any record is added or deleted, it should do the add or delete and give the cascade down effect simultaneously in the other table as well. So this is the simple thing that needs to be done. With this, you just click on create and click on OK. And as soon as you click on create, there's one error that Microsoft Access is showing us. It says that the database engine could not lock the table because it's already in use. Now what has happened is, let's just close this. We need to close these tables which we have opened. Since they are open, these changes are not possible. So we close them and now try doing this and creating the relationship. Let's tick all the three and click on create. As soon as you click on create, now it has happened very easily, so you don't have any errors as such, and you'll find that this beautiful relationship has been denoted, and you will see that there's one to many. This symbol that you see here is signifying the infinite symbol. One to infinite, one to many relationships is what it signifies. Let's do the same thing for the invoices as well. We have this order ID as the primary key here and foreign key here. So we just need to carefully drag it and everything is perfect. We just need to tick all the three and click on create. Once again, we have this relationship created successfully. What you can do is, as soon as you click on close, it will ask whether you want to save the changes to the relationships, and we would say yes, we want to save this relationship. If you go to the database tools and check your relationships, you'll find that it is right there. Since I don't need it now, I click on close. Okay, with this, congratulations, you have successfully created the relationships between your tables, which is the first step which goes into creating a query.